Well, hello, I'm Jerry McKee, and if you looked for Monday's episode this past Monday, we're taking off this week, of course. Of course, it's Christmas. It is Christmas Eve right now, and if you never heard a story before, it was the night before Christmas, well, guess what? I'm going to tell you that story, and you're going to see a little bit of some old school art with that story. And I wish everybody a Merry Christmas at prime time. Jerry McKee, I really appreciate everyone who's watched this and been on the air with me for the past couple of years. And hopefully we'll continue on to bring you some great people, some great interviews. And matter of fact, this coming Monday, we're going to have Barney Five, not the original Barney Five, but impersonator, and his wife Thelma Lou. I don't think she's going to get on there yet, but I know Barney Five's going to be here. He goes all around the places there, so we'll have fun with Barney Five on Monday. So if you have a question, call in and see if you can stump him. I bet he knows everything about Barney Five and the Andy Griffith Show. Well, I'm Jerry McKee, and I'm going to start the uh, night before Christmas, and after that, we'll say goodnight because the kids are in bed or getting close to being in bed. You're going to relax a little bit and you're going to be busy getting stuff ready for Santa. So tonight is the night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas will soon be there. The children were all nestled and snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I, in my cap, had just settled our heads for a long nap. Let me do something here a second. There we go. When on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. When what do I want my wonder I should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeers. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Thunder, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sled full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then a twinkling I heard on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down to the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, when the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held right in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl of jelly. He was chubby and plump, and right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know he had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sled, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the dawn of a twistle. But I heard him exclaim before he drove off out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Okay, the night before Christmas. I was about to run out of breath there for a moment, but I wish you and everyone out there a very Merry Christmas. May God bless you, and have a great time in the morning, especially when the children are waking up and seeing the beautiful presents that Santa left them. Get you some rest tomorrow. Get you some rest tonight, because you're going to need it for tomorrow. I'm Jerry McKee with Prime Time. Jerry and Edna wishes you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.